Hey y'all, hey. God bless me to have another good day, another productive day at work. So I'm heading home now, and I think I'm gonna do a lock update video when I get home, then switch into some workout gear and do either a brisk walk or a jog around the neighborhood, shower, wash my hair, then put in my 4 hours at my online part-time gig. So I typically work 60 hours a week, 40 hours at my 9 to 5, and then 20 hours at my part-time job. And I'm doing that so I could clean up debt and become debt-free. So sometimes we have to do those sorts of things. Get a bigger shovel, as Dave Ramsey would say. If you got a big hole, got a lot of debt, get a bigger shovel, i.e. another job, more income, bring in more revenue to attack that debt. So that's what I'm doing on my way home. I mentioned in my brief introduction that I posted last week that I am working on my PhD. I haven't had any time for that. I haven't structured the time in my day for that yet. I'm gonna either need to put that on the front end or the back end. I was thinking that I should adjust my schedule when I start working on it in earnest again to before I do my part-time job, do work on my dissertation, do research. So I think that'll be best, because I need to do it while I'm fresh, right? Do it while I'm fresh. Either do it then or very early in the morning before I go to work. That could also be an option, but I need to go to bed earlier so I'd be refreshed and alert to do that. I've been reading a book, How to Survive a Doctoral Dissertation, How to Complete and Survive a Doctoral Dissertation by, I think it's David Stern, I think. So I've been working on that book. It was recommended to me by one of my LinkedIn connections. And but I haven't done much on my dissertation this semester. I did some work early on. I read The Success Case Method, Telling Training Story is the name of the book, by Robert Brinkerhoff. So I read that because I'm thinking of using the Success Case Method to evaluate a program that I am the project coordinator for on my job. So initially I was thinking of using Kirkpatrick's 4 levels of training evaluation. I still may incorporate that. Likely will incorporate it because that's what we're using now to evaluate the program. But I want to use the Success Case Method because it's a novel approach, and I think it will add something to the body of research on military training evaluation. I work at a military base, so we're going to be looking at doing that. So this semester, which started in, started in January. This semester I have read that book on the Success Case Method, annotated it, and I've also researched some evaluation literature. I've saved some articles through the university's library, and I also located some books at one of the local university libraries in my area. It's not the university that I am enrolled in. The university I'm enrolled in is in a different state from where I live now. It's where I got my first 3 degrees, and so I'm working on my 4th degree from the same university. And but I don't live there now, so I'm able to do everything online. So I found about 6 books on military training evaluation, or really training evaluation, not military training evaluation. I haven't been able to find a whole lot on military training evaluation in the scholarly literature yet. That doesn't mean it's not there. It just means I need to dig a little deeper and make sure I do my due diligence in looking for it. But I have found articles on training evaluation, and so I'll be reading those because as you know, or may not know, at this point when you're talking about a dissertation, you want to take a deep dive in the literature and really show that you've researched the topic very well, researched it thoroughly, and have a depth of knowledge on it. Really become the authority on that subject that you write about. So there's that. I need to rearrange my schedule to successfully do all the things I want to do. Still have to work my 9 to 5. I still need to do this part-time job so that I can pay off debt. And I still want to complete my dissertation and just go ahead and finish what I've started. The dissertation is the last thing before I will earn the PhD. So I just need to do it. And that book that I'm reading, How to Complete and Survive Your Doctoral Dissertation, is giving some practical tips on how to get through it. Some practical tips. And one of those tips is devote about 2 hours. Devote about 2 hours a day to writing and research on your dissertation. Just block off that time. Approach it like it's a job. So I need to get in that frame of mind. So although I'm enrolled this semester, I haven't done much writing. I've looked at some of the data that I plan to use, or some of the some of the data, some of the evaluation research I plan to use. I've read that book, but I really next semester, either summer or fall, if I take the summer off and just continue to regroup, I'll jump in it with earnest with setting that time apart to write. I have to do that if I'm going to get it done. There's no way around that. So yeah, that's where I am, y'all. So aside from those two pursuits, education pursuit and the vocation and the debt elimination pursuit, I'm also a mother and a wife, have 2 young adults at home, and I'm a wife, and cook dinner for them and things like that. So thank goodness my husband helps out with not so much with the cooking. He can make a mean chili though. He'll cook that chili, but he helps a lot with laundry, and so that helps a lot. And he can fix almost anything, and that's really good too. That's a good skill to have. It's a great skill to have as far as saving money when it comes time to get things done for the car. He changes the oil in our vehicles. He can fix vehicles when things go wrong with it. He's actually working on my daughter's old car now, because we're going to give that car to my mother once it's repaired. So the Lord blessed my daughter to buy her first car. I bought the car. Hey y'all, I'm back. My phone overheated, and I almost had an accident as well, because I was looking at my phone and took my eye off the road for a few seconds, and before I know it, I was up on a vehicle. Thank God I was able to brake and my car stopped before hitting the vehicle. Thank God. So gotta be careful out here. I'm in my neighborhood now, y'all. So as I was saying, yeah, just keeping the plate spinning. Just keeping the plate spinning, y'all. I hope you're having a great day. Y'all let me know. Let's make this a dialogue and not a monologue. What are you working on? What do you have going on besides your 9 to 5? Do you have a 9 to 5? Are you are you an entrepreneur? Set your own schedule. What are some goals you have? I hope to finish this PhD. What about you? What educational pursuits, vocational pursuits, just personal pursuits that you have? Is it to get out of debt? Are you pursuing higher education? What you got going on? Y'all let me know, and I will talk to y'all later.